The power of the court. Misbehavior of any of its officers in their official transactions. Yeah. Disobedience or resistance to its lawful writ, process, order, rule, decree, or command. Yeah. Of all the court orders that have been issued where I've been named as a respondent, it looks like the court rules are not being enforced. Yes. As in, Brent Baisden is disobedient to the court rules. Yeah. That requires the respondent, yes, to get a statement, yes, at least 1 week before the settlement conference setting hearing. Hmm. Now, I would think that you could be removed from your office as a Superior Court judge, yes, for being disobedient to or resisting its lawful court rules, yes, when the issuance of any decree right now. Now, somebody's been using the power of the court without any consideration of its rules, yes, its regulations, right, its requirements, yes. And when I inform you of the crime of issuing a dissolution of marriage, yes, where it wasn't on the public court record, no, I wouldn't have found out about it unless they had updated their software where it showed up as Hyde. Yeah. hmm And that you kidnapped my sons, you took them, they've been neglected and abused. Yes. And then when you issue court orders where my right as a parent is being violated, yes, and I give you the evidence that I was there, and I could have received what is known as the process. Right. You refuse to remove your fraud. Now, this misbehavior of the officers of the court, yes, I just want all those protection orders and dissolutions of marriage, yes, where the petitioner accuses the respondent of being mentally ill without having the expert education necessary to accuse them of mental illness. See, a lot of the petitioners just want to make up some crap about the individual. Well, why don't you get me every one of these petitions for protection orders? Yeah. And the dissolutions of marriage? Yes. And the judges that use the power of the court? Yes. To issue court orders? Yes. Where I've been actually obedient to your, what's it called again? Protection order? But you said that I was disobedient. Yes, I violated the restraint provisions. Oh. Now, the misbehavior of any person, in its presence or so near thereto as to obstruct the administration of justice. Yeah. Misbehavior. Yes. When you went to court in 2011 and I was in jail on Guam. Yeah. And they said, because of our kindness and necessity, we're going to issue this protection order. Misbehavior does not have an education in mental health. In fact, I would say misbehavior that happened to be Ms. Budnick, yes, has no legal right to accuse me of any mental illness. Now, for every time you put mental health evaluation and treatment if required, yes, based upon the false testimony of the witness known as the petitioner, yes, I'm going to sue you right now. Now, this power of the court, yes, I'd like to have it. Ouch! And I'd like to have removed from office right now. Those that think that just because the petitioner accuses the individual of being crazy, yeah, that they don't have to protect their due process rights. Yes, they don't have to have the actual signatures of the petitioners. Yes, they can use lookalikes in courtrooms right now because this power of the court is being violated, contemptuously violated. Now, I'm wanting that $100 billion today. Do you understand, Brent? Yes. And I want to sue every judge of the United States that has any knowledge, yes, of what is known as contempts constituting the crimes, chapter number 21, the power of the court and criminal contempts, because those individuals right there will go to prison.